13 Division 2 season as the umpire holds the ball off them and ready to go. Florence to do the ruck work. He'll come up against Matty Walter in the centre of the ground, and the umpire throws the ball aloft. Both ruckmen went quickly. Florence actually hit him in the back of the head there, and the way quickly Sakuze gave it off to Holmes. Goes inside. Well, he had Harvey beaten. The ball spoiled behind there, though. That came from Burton. A chance still for the dog. He's got plenty of numbers around his footy. Some big bumps laid. There's a player down already behind the plate. Scannell. He caught one probably in that marking contest, but they had some space there. They just missed Harvey on the lead, and it could have been an early chance that's gone begging for the doggies.
So we are just inside the 40 arc here. Umpire throws the ball up. It was fisted down there by Connell. Diamond Creek have got a clearing kick there by Loader, and he has found one of his teammates on the wing. I'll pick up that number in a sec, Sam. A kick forward. Fisted away there by the North Heidelberg player. Walter throws his hand up. Clean possession there. Blake Holmes. He looked to have popped one a little bit high there. He's going to get a free kick, and it's just right about in the centre of the ground as Big Florence helps him up. No malice involved in that, but he did go hard. You mentioned he loves to put his head over the ball, and that time there really got a hard hit as both players went to slap the footy away. The ball's brought wide now. It's to the broadcast side of the ground. It is we are in the club rooms here, and it's in Jared King's hands. Jared King, well, he stops and hesitates, tries to run around his opponent there in Constance. Great pressure there. Couldn't get around, and the ball was punched or smothered as he went to get rid of it and ends up out of bounds. You saw Jared King there just signalling to his forwards. He had no one leading for him. That's why he had to stop and prop, and in the end the ball was put out of bounds as Walter got up really high, punched it away, nearly out of bounds on the full there, and it just lands within the boundary line. So we'll have another throw in. Matt Walter getting his hands on the footy quite regularly in the opening stage of the game, so a good opening minute or so for him in his first game in Diamond Creek colours. Florence, he won that one there, and he got it to Steve Sunnington. Maybe held without it. Umpire lets it go. Extracted there for Diamond Creek by Miller. Now a lot of numbers are around this footy. Will it emerge? It doesn't look like it will. The umpire's going to have to call for it again. And the ball now still trapped at about half forward here for Diamond Creek. They are looking to enter inside 50 for the first time today. So Walter is just going to be looking to wear Florence down. I think Florence has got a lot of muscle and body on him, but Walter, being the younger of the two, will be looking to use his fitness skills as North Heidelberg clear the ball down on the wing there too. Wafazaza is assessing his options. Just chips over the top to King. King now with the ball. Kicks long. He's got a good lead there coming from Connell. Might have been a free kick paid in the back. The man flew very high for Diamond Creek. That was Whitehouse Summers, but the umpire's a judge has gone in the back there. So it's a good attempt, but for the defender, perhaps should be sticking to the punches. That handball's getting off the Scannell, goes long. A lot of Diamond Creek players around this pack, and it emerges. It's in the hands there of Ryan Burton. He goes to the scoreboard wing, and it's a good mark taken on that far side by his Diamond Creek teammate. That's Graham Brown. Brown played on. He might be in a bit of trouble. Fortunately, he's got the run of numbers now, and Diamond Creek a chance to push forward. That kick, well, it's not the best effort. It's going to be, it's going to fall in the hands of, it looks like was that Zaza again who got across there. Now they're out on this near side. The big target there's Florence on the wing, but it's gone over his head. Getting across and dropping a mark he should have taken for Diamond Creek, though, is Simon Buchanan. The ball ends up out of bounds again. Neither team has scored here in this encounter. We've played about 3 minutes in this first term. As I said, no team yet to score. I think both just testing each other out. I think we've seen a few skill areas that we're probably not accustomed to, but I think it's just those nerves in the early stages of the year, and North Heidelberg's going to emerge this footy again. It's a kicking in danger free kick. It goes to Gilbert. He's kicked. He was bumped after a kick. It might be downfield here. We'll just wait and see. The ball ended up out in the full. The umpires have a judge. It will be Harvey wants it. Downfield free kick. And is he going to get it? It's actually going to go back, I think. An interesting one there, and so in the hands there of Lee Gilbert in the number 2 jumper for North Heidelberg. Gilbert, we saw him play up forward a lot last year. I think he was second in the goal kicking for North Heidelberg behind Harvey. Goes long looking for that mentioned player Harvey. Doing really well to keep the ball in front there for Diamond Creek. Was the good defence there by Andrew Owen, who is actually the skipper for the time being, because Jed McQueen's actually hurt himself in last week's game, split his head open and missed the early stage of the year. The newly named captain, so Owen to captain in his absence. Pastor Kuzo now turns 30 metres out from goal, centering kick. No numbers there for North Heidelberg, though, and Diamond Creek are going to exit the defensive 50 through Brent Gutterson. So Gutterson now takes a couple of bounces. I'll tell you what, for a big fella, he is motoring along. Handballs over the top. He has given it there to Brown. Brown kicks down to a man on the lead. I think that was Loader from Diamond Creek. He's been awarded a free kick there, bit of a push in the back, kicks it into the forward line, beautiful kick, and he's hit right out on lace out on the front, the number 25, Jai Norman, and I tell you what, he is ginormous. He looks like a very, very big man. But
it's a good little pick up there. But we did know last year he was fourth, I think, in the competition Best and Fairest award, the young ruckman, Diamond Creek Best and Fairest winner, I believe, as well. So he's a left foot kick. We saw him kick a couple in the semi-finals. He tried to keep his side in it last year. He was their best that day, and he comes in now, deliberate approach kick. It's going to have the distance, not quite the accuracy, and we get the first score of the afternoon here. It goes to Jai Norman of the Diamond Creek Football Club. Diamond Creek one behind, North Heidelberg get the score. Just that run out of that back half was impressive there. They hit up their targets. We mentioned Brown, Loader. It was a nice chain of play there, and obviously they are coached now by David Calthorpe. It's probably going to be take a while to just adapt to that new style of play, but Goodison in the back line is probably another one we're not used to seeing. And North Heidelberg have turned this one over. The kick inside was a dangerous one. They're going to just get out of it. It looks like Sakus is in amongst it. Now Diamond Creek with the footy again. Brown trying to extract, goes to ground, gets a handball out now. His teammate's going to be wrapped up straight away. He's managed to emerge from that tackle, though. Quick kick inside, top of the goal square, mark taken. And now Diamond Creek, you would imagine, will kick the first goal of this afternoon. The mark taken, the goal line, and it looks like the man who's taken that is, of course, number 5, Lukey Simpson. So Simpson there, the fortunate kick, I think, just kicks forward in hope more than anything, in the right spot at the right time, had the size over his opponent, and shouldn't have any troubles here from 20 metres out, Lee.
No, great pressure and turnover there from Diamond Creek too. North Heidelberg were looking to run it out, but I think, you know, a switch can be a great move at times, and then on some occasions as he's hit the post.
He's smashed that into the post as well, kicked the skin off it, but it's gone across the face. The commentator's curse, isn't it, Lee? We put the Mozzie on him, didn't he? But you didn't mention those kicks inside. They really have to hit the target, don't they, if you're going to go. It's good, all well and good to have the courage, but if they miss, it is you can pay the ultimate price. As North now already merged to the wing, and there's plenty of numbers around this footy. Ball hits the ground. Diamond Creek, can they come away with it? The handball went outside. It was an errant one, though. Zaza goes in hard again. Ball emerges the back of the pack, wrapped up in a tackle there for Diamond Creek. It looked like it might have been Rognida at the bottom of that pack. Picks himself up, and the umpire says, I'll take it. Still at half forward here for Diamond Creek, leading 2 points to 0. Florence won that tap. They did really well. Now going through hard there was number 24, Jake Brown. Swinging around, Scannell's going to be the target, but it's really wide, out of bounds on the full. The ball right in front of the North Heidelberg bench here on centre wing. As I mentioned, we've only played now in this, we've actually already played 7 minutes. Time's going away quickly, but it's only 2 points. Kickers Owen kicks the ball inside. He's found Matty Walter.
Walter turns round, bangs it on that left boot of his, is looking in the Jai Norman direction, flies up, ball goes straight over the back of his head. North Heidelberg looking to clear it now. They've got numbers around the ball, and it's just edged over the boundary line there, probably about 50 metres out. I'll tell you something I've noticed, Sam, with the two kick-ins there. Diamond Creek aren't actually implementing what has become known in this modern day game now as the press. Calthorpe seems to be running with a bit more of a man-on-man approach. Diamond Creek here, the ball's being picked up by Graham Brown. He's fumbled it a bit. We've got a snap. No, he's got it back up. He's put it through. Diamond Creek are on the board. That is great second and third effort there from Graham Brown. So they go to 1-2-8. North Heidelberg yet to trouble the scorers, and Diamond Creek just seem to be all over North Heidelberg at the moment. A lot of pressure being applied, and North Heidelberg just can't seem to get a bit of run.
Great use of the word pressure, because we've seen that a couple of times the North have been in open space. They've been turned over, whether it's been the pressure of Diamond Creek, otherwise the implied pressure as well. And Brown did really well there. The flick at the back there by Walter really set it up, didn't it? Got into the hot spot, and Brown was able to run onto it. The old 1-2, and he snapped truly from about 20 metres out from goal. So Diamond Creek with first blood here. It's 1-2-8 to 0. Florence got the tap out sideways. Looked like it was extracted there. Was it Harvey who's gone through the midfield there? Kick was spoiled, but it's going to land fortunately in the hands there of Gilbert. He went to sock off the ground. He missed the ball though. Going in hard, the really good effort there. That came from Jake Brown. Went inside, found Harvey far too far at the score. We did see him kick a big torp though in the grand final. This one beyond him. Goes smart on the left foot. Just gets to his teammate though. Bounces ahead of him. Scannell now back to Harvey. This has been really sloppy. That hit his shin. Coming through now is Ryan Burton. He's wrapped up. And again, that pressure of Diamond Creek. We saw North there really didn't want to blaze long. Diamond Creek had got the numbers back. Goodison was one who'd stood in the hole. hole, and just by chipping short, they overpossessed as Florence got there, tapped it away, but it's only going to find the boundary line as Diamond Creek's Grant McCracken allows it to go over. I've been really impressed with Diamond Creek in these early stages, Lee.
They are proving that sometimes home ground advantage can just be good, but as you said, let's shake the nerves out of this first 10 minutes, and a lot of players will begin to find their feet now as Diamond Creek get a clearing kick into the centre there from Brad Craig. Coming through, that was the number 41 for Diamond Creek, Sam, whose name, unfortunately, I can't locate at the moment. Jai Norman, great tackle down, and he's been penalised holding the ball. That was a fantastic tackle there. I think it might have been... No, I'm sorry, I can't see the number at the moment. They kick out to the commentary side of the wing. He's got Harvey on. Great intercept there from Grant McCracken. Ball was touched though, so North Heidelberg got a bit of run here. It's with Harvey, he takes a bounce. Got a bit of support there from King, who gave a Shepherd.
Good dash.
There's another, here he goes, handball's off to Gilbert. Gilbert with that beautiful beard of his, he's got a nice kick, but great defence there from the Diamond Creek player.
Andrew Owen again.
The stand-in skipper there just got a beautiful fist in the way, so North Heidelberg missed a potential scoring opportunity.
And now the ball to be thrown in. The man who got the hands on that looked like was it Whitehouse Summers was who got the hands to the ball, and ball misses now Harvey on the with the handball, and it goes out of bounds. So but a couple of number changes. Looks like there's a North Heidelberg 49 that's roaming around. We'll keep an eye on those, keep you updated as soon as we can as the umpire now throws it in. We're still about 30 metres out from North Heidelberg's goal. Ball flicks at the back. Ball works for the Scannell, winning low and hard. It's going to be wrapped up again, and we'll get a second stoppage. We saw a fair bit of this last night early on in the Northcote Park Heidelberg game. Really contested game early days, and it opened up as the fatigue came in as Harvey crumbs out from the pack. Quick fly on goal, is going to go across the face as he did really well to affect the spoil. The umpire judged he actually pushed Goodison in the back, so a free kick and a chance for Goodison. He can switch this here because he's got a man on the commentary side of the ground, Ryan Burton, opposite just play on slack marking there by North Heidelberg, but his kick was a shocker. I mentioned that, but then Arcee did really well, really desperate effort. They're going to still emerge though, Diamond Creek. Whitehouse Summers handballs away, and now they can show some dash out on that far wing right in front of the scoreboard. A couple of bounces being shown now, and a good Shepherd. The man running the ball was Loader. He went long, looking for his forward options there. Flying early was Norman, slipped at the back. Norman goes well, good second effort there to lay the tackle. Numbers diving in there, and that might be the effect of a new rule there, the diving in into the legs, forceful contact below the knees, and it's going to be a Diamond Creek free kick. And the North Heidelberg boy, he thought he had the free kick there for too high, but that's that new rule being employed.
So it's good to see that the rules are being passed down. I'm not sure if I saw the umpire actually grabbing his leg here. So the Diamond Creek kick goes in. Crummy.
Opportunity missed there by Constant, wasn't it? If he had taken that cleanly, he would have shouldered him for a goal. He fumbled. As a result, North Heidelberg able to clear the ball, and a long 55-metre kick ends up out of bounds. Ball now 60 metres out from goal. Gee, if you can stay clean in those pressure situations, it really can affect the scoreboard there. And Constance, he probably wasn't expecting the ball to fall up to the back of the pack. It slipped through his hands, and an opportunity wasted there. Ball thrown in, brought to the front. Harvey was the one who extracted. He's so good in those tight situations. Kicked it long, men flying around. Scannell did well. Second effort was good too, to flick it out to Gilbert. Snaps around the body, looking up for the big target there for North Heidelberg. Couldn't quite bring the ball to ground level though. And Diamond Creek, sheer weight of numbers, they're going to win out here. Travis Knight now kicks around the body. He's going to get one downfield here, I'd imagine. I reckon it's going to end up in the hands of Grant McCracken. So the free kick there going against Lee Taggart. McCracken went straight away.
Pass for one of Shane Harvey's, I think, younger brother. They look very, very alike, so we'll try not to get those two mixed up for you today.
Luke Simpson has a quick fly around the body. It might have just bounced through. We'll wait for the goal umpire here. All clear, a goal to Diamond Creek, and that was another one, just right spot at the right time. Simpson, the ball bounced out to him at the back, got the flick around the body, and a fortunate bounce goes through. North Heidelberg now, they've been stunned in the early stages here by Diamond Creek. It's Diamond Creek 2-2-14. North Heidelberg still yet to score. We've seen Harvey get a lot of the ball, but it's been higher up on the ground, and they've had no damaging touches in that forward 50 at all so far, Lee.
No, Diamond Creek well on top here early in the first stages of this game. North Heidelberg just can't seem to get a clean possession. We've just seen Florence come back onto the ground. He's gone forward, and I think the number 49 for North Heidelberg might be Thornycroft. So he's gone into the ruck with against Walter there.
I think that might be another one on the record.
A couple of line turns on himself, and North Heidelberg have ended up coming away with it here. Across half back now, handball over the top, and there is one out wide, and he's found around Jared King. Now, he's going to be easy to pick out. He's got beautiful, Larry orange boots on. He's kicking in the direction there of Saddington, and he was well beaten there by the number 8 for Diamond Creek, which is Ryan Burton. So Diamond Creek just look like they might be taking a bit of a man-on-man approach here, just getting back to basics in footy.
GC Florence all by himself in the goal score, manned up there by Whitehouse Samuels, but he's got such a height advantage as Sakuzo extracts that footy, kicks it forward in the direction of Florence. Marnie went in really hard, got low. Umpire allows it to go on, in and around there to a Diamond Creek with the numbers again, booting the ball forward to centre half forward now. It's a 2-on-2 contest, a really strong grab taken there. That's taken there by Brad Craig. Swings quickly onto his right, but puts it out in front, and he finds Simpson on the strong lead again. In fact, it's Norman, and some great transition play there from Diamond Creek. Defensively, they did well. It was the long kick forward, but two really towering marks. The first one came out, as I mentioned, from Craig, and now Norman on a really strong lead. This will open up a 20-point buffer, and the ideal start for Diamond Creek. North Heidelberg still haven't actually troubled the scorers just yet.
No, and at the moment they don't look like it. One thing I just picked up on then, Sam, when the ball was being cleared out the back, I'm not sure who's manned up on Shane Harvey at the moment, but he just began to lurk closer and closer to the goal square. So Diamond Creek very fortunate they were able to run the ball down the other end as...
that kick went right across the face. It didn't actually register a score. It's gone out of bounds on the full from Simpson there, so a chance missed, and now North Heidelberg to bring the ball back into play. Will they go long? Probably just going to have to go long down the line, and nothing really presenting as a switch option as Gilbert flies. Didn't really put his arms up there, couldn't get a hand on it, but they're going to emerge now with the footy, running through traffic now. Handball at the back. Oh, someone's head's ripped off there. Diamond Creek's way. Umpire just missed that one there, and we'll have a ball up about 60 metres out still from the Diamond Creek goal. They lead this contest. It's 2-2-14. North Heidelberg still haven't scored. We've played now 16 minutes, so a big win so far. Early days here for Diamond Creek. Umpire throws it up. Ball one down by Norman. Lots of numbers around this one. I don't think this one's going to come out. It doesn't, and the umpire calls for the secondary ball up once again.
So we're about 60 metres out here from the Diamond Creek goals. It is the ruckman go at it, players throwing themselves on the ball, and it's occasions like this, Sam, where you can see a free kick come about when we have about five ball-ups in a row, just to try and get the play flowing a bit.
Exactly right. Round the grounds quickly. Greensboro 1-1-7, trailing McLeod 1-4-10. Also Lower Plenty 3 behinds, trailing Altham 2-2-14 is the umpire. Oh, that's a long kick, or good reach there by Scannell. Didn't take it, but it's come out now to Florence. They've got some run, but look at that pressure. It's 3-on-1. Coughing the ball up was Ali Asia. Now a chance for Diamond Creek, but that was sloppy. The handball missed. Now lots of numbers around this foot. It's going to be locked in, and diving in hard there for Diamond Creek. There was Glenn Ibbett who made sure it was kept in there, but a chance now for North Heidelberg, hopefully to get some numbers back, because they were exposed just then.
They had a very open forward line, and I think they were going to rely on a bit of a rugby style attack on the goals, as the holding the ball is request is called, but the umpire says no, give it to me, and he's going to throw it up on the what one might say is a true centre win position. So ruckman go at it, hit down there by Thornycroft, which we're just going to confirm the name on, and another stoppage. So Sam, at the moment we're just getting stoppage after stoppage. Ball being thrown back up on the wing. Diamond Creek get a great clearing handball out there, kick smothered, players throwing themselves up at the ball. Here we go, they're on now. That is the number 9, Travis Knight. He's kicked it out to the fat side, looking for Norman. Wasn't successful there. North Heidelberg looking to clear it up. They're fighting inside the centre square here, just edging closer to the centre circle. Great tackle there, and the man who was holding the ball while he was being tackled was Tyron Loader.
As the umpire now throws up just confirmation, 49 is in fact Wafa Zaza, number 31 Justin Bentley. So just clarifying some numbers there, as the umpire now is going to call for it again, and we'll have another ball up right in the heart of the ground here. It is 2-2-14. Players get the score. Diamond Creek in front here, and gee, it's been a while since we've seen the ball in the North Heidelberg attacking half. Here's a chance, though. Jared King emerges, kicks it high up and under on his opposite foot. Scannell presented a great spoil by Andy Owen, as that still comes out North Heidelberg's way. The kicking forward there was Jake Brown. Touch play on, says the umpire. The man on the outside now, it's Steve Saddington. The ball didn't sit up from as nice as he would have liked. Number streaming outside. Harvey's on a good lead. Harvey, good spoil, came from behind. That came from that was Ryan Ryan Burton, but a free kick's paid North Diamond Creek's way, in fact, and they're running and they're off to the cleaners. Looked like it was Burton who kicked wide outside, and it's a good mark and a strong lead by Goodison. Goodison now kicking along up the line, a lovely measured kick. Now they're away. They're going to go inside 50 here. Will this kick hit a target? Getting back there at top of the goal square. Oh, Jai Norman! What a mark by Jai Norman, streaming out of the goal square. He's collected a pack of about 4 as well, and that is a big hit. He's slow to get back to his feet. I wouldn't blame him as well. That was a magnificent mark, and his teammates are sticking around him. He might have hurt himself here, Norman. He still hasn't come up from the field as the trainer runs out, but that mark there is by far the mark of the day we've seen so far today.
I tell you what, I didn't happen to catch the number of the Diamond Creek player and his North Heidelberg opponent who are running back into that. But if you're going to be hit by Jai Norman, you might not. You might just have a quick 9 eyes for maybe 30 seconds or an afternoon, because he's a big man, but he's not getting up anytime quick.
Gee, you hate to see any player hurt, but gee, that was a fine mark. You really hope that he's okay. He's had such an influence on this game already, and in his 1 year at the time at Diamond Creek, he's been such an influential figure. And it's around the grounds quickly. Quarter time, West Preston Lakeside 1-8, trailing Montmorency 3-6-24, and he's up to his feet now, but it doesn't look like he's going to be taking the kick. Is that right? Or
no, he's not. I think it's in the hands of the number 71, so Ryan Burrell.
And Burrell now lines up. He's only about 20 metres out from goal. No real angle to speak of. Hung it out right. It's swinging back. It's just got its way in. And Diamond Creek now get their 3rd goal of the quarter. Great work there by Jai Norman. You see him being walked off by the trainers now, so it's good to see he's up on his feet on that far side. But it's sure that hit sure took its toll. Diamond Creek off to a flyer. Jai Norman take a bow.
It'll be interesting to see how he's going to pull up here. I think they'll definitely be leaving him off for the rest of the quarter, but he's walking, he's up, he's mobile, so good sign for the Diamond Creek players and supporters out here watching their round 1 clash today. So it's 3-2-20. North Heidelberg yet to trouble the scorers. Ball goes up. It is Florence in the ruck there against the number 55 for Diamond Creek, and free kick being awarded to. It is Lee Gilbert here, who kicks out wide. He's looking in the direction of Lee Taggart, so a couple of Lees. He kicks inside here to Zaza, and that's a great mark there. He's going to have a shot. He's got himself about a... look, it's not too bad an angle, but sometimes these are the ones that, as you said before, Sam, put the moz on the commentators.
Yeah, well, you'd expect him to kick. They need him to kick it, don't they? Just for, I guess, the composure and to get back in the contest, because they've just been so outplayed in this early stages. Hopefully Norman gets back to his feet and it should be okay for Diamond Creek. But that mark really, I guess, should show the intent of Diamond Creek so far and the measures that they're prepared to take as Zaza comes in now, holds the ball far out in front of his body, comes in now, kick off the boot, looks pretty good, just fades, minus score here, so just one behind there for Zaza, but he at least gets North Heidelberg on the board. They are one behind. Diamond Creek 3-2-20, 19-point ball game. We've played about 22 minutes here in this first quarter. Goodison now being used down back a bit today. A bit of a change there. As he goes long, it's a 3-on-1 here, so it hasn't been a desired kick, and it's turned it over. Bentley can now play on. Kick inside is an absolute shock. It didn't get over the man who was standing 5 metres in front of him, and now look at the run and the carry. Well, as I say that, it's a fumbled ball there by Brad Craig. It gives North a chance to get back in, but that just turned over again. Went straight to Travis Knight there for Diamond Creek. His kick was intercepted as well, and a scrappy play ends in the umpire calling for the ball. Both sides there turning it over a few times. I'll tell you what, if Craig had taken that cleanly, they were off. They had numbers spreading everywhere. A lucky let off there for North Heidelberg as the umpire throws it up again. Florence, lovely tap at the back. It's going to end up in the hands of Marnie. Kick magnificently smothered there by Loader. Ball on this far half forward flank for North Heidelberg. They get a flick over the top. Ends up to it's in the hands of Marnie again, who's run on. Kick to the top of the goal square. Harvey looking dangerous. Good spoil running back with the flight there. Whitehouse Summers. And that was courageous bit of play. I think I mentioned, just to correct myself, I think it's Florence, but it was Will Connell with the nice flick out the back.
Okay, and Whitehouse Summers, the hyphen, that was a great spoil there. He looked like he was going to be caught out of position by Zaza, and Tell you what, if that ball goes to ground, that's when Harvey's at his most dangerous. As the ball gets thrown back in, Blake Holmes, great tackle there to the ground, and another fantastic tackle, but taken a bit too high. There was the hyphen himself, Whitehouse Summers. He handballs off to Constance. He's switched across the face of goals there to Buchanan. So Buchanan now deep in the pocket, in the back pocket there. So he's chipped over the top, found a teammate of his in Ibbott. Ibbott handballs over Diamond Creek have got a great run out there, kick it along the wing to the scoreboard. Have a look at the run of Diamond Creek here, and a great chip over there to Tyron Loader. He turns around, assesses his options, kicks it forward. No Norman down there at the moment, so who's the target for them?
Well, King's done really well there for North Heidelberg to intercept, but again, another possession is misses a target. He crashes through again. In fact, that wasn't King, that was Bentley who tried to crash through. Lots of numbers around this footy, hard to get an easy touch in there. And the umpire's going to call for the ball up. Goodison was great. He did that little dinky kick inside to Loader, and if he just failed to hit up the target, but just his ability to think outside the square and just cut inside, it really had North Heidelberg caught off their feet there. This ball's punched close to the boundary line, still stays in. Diamond Creek can emerge with this footy here. Handball on the far outside wing. Kick, well, it was impaired after a tackle was laid. Gilbert overran it, trying to crash through for Diamond Creek was the big forward there. It's Simpson who tried to crash through. Umpire's going to give a free kick against for holding the ball, and the free kick's going to go North Heidelberg's way. In fact, it might have been Craig trying to break through there. So a chance for North Heidelberg to just steady here. 1 point plays 3-2-20. Chip over the top. North now moving the ball to the wing. Bentley.
They're all of their players had moved across the ground for the switch, so the chip kick over the top has actually slowed the game up a bit. Goes along down the line, and Walter looks like he might eat this up, but coming over the back there was Florence. Gives the hands off to the Lee Taggart. That was the man that looks like Harvey. Speaking of Harvey, he's put it on the left, and look at this, running over the top. That is very unfortunate for North Heidelberg. Could have had a chance to score there, but as the siren goes, Sam, we're 3-2-20 Diamond Creek to North Heidelberg, just 1 point.
That just sums up North Heidelberg's quarter, wasn't it? Harvey drops one he really should have taken. Turns around, lovely kick on the left foot when he looked like he just redeemed himself, and the siren sounds as I think it Blake Holmes who would have taken that mark. It was just unfortunate. It summed up the quarter, but as mentioned there by Lee, a great quarter for Diamond Creek, leading this contest 3-2-20 to 1 behind, so 19-point buffer around the grounds. Laylaw 1-3. Previous term.
So just a quick one to note, Sam. North Heidelberg, and I think they made this switch halfway through the first quarter, is put Jared King down back. So the second quarter starts. We've got Florence and Walter. Walter wins it down easily there, and trying to get a clearance on the ball was the number 11 for Diamond Creek. Great handball out there by North Heidelberg. Bit of play is just trying to fight and get a clearing kick here as Holmes gets the kick out. Has he got Harvey on the lead? And yes, it is. So Harvey has marked it right on the boundary line and the edge of the 40-metre arc. He's going to have a shot. Wrong side for a left footer, but this is a guy who can do anything when he's got a footy in his hands.
And we know he was the one who changed the tide on grand final day, just going back, and now a chance to get North back into the contest here. They must kick off the mind that the first goal of this term. They haven't scored a goal just yet. As we start this second term, it could be the ideal start for North Heidelberg as Harvey comes in. That skipping approach, kick off the boot, looks pretty good. I reckon he's just kicked that. He's got it. What a start there for North Heidelberg and for Shane Harvey, deep in the pocket and just showing all the class in the world there to slot that one through. Shane Harvey gets his goal tally for the 2013 season started. I reckon that'll be the first of many.
He is a fair chance to crack the three figures. He'll kick 100 plus this year, whether it be in these first 18 games we know, or going into finals. We know that they're definitely going to feature in the finals unless something goes haywire, but it's just what North Heidelberg needed. Get on the board early in this second quarter. So they trail now by 13 points. It's 3-2-20 Diamond Creek to North Heidelberg 1-1-7. Ball goes back up. Clearance there from Holmes. Didn't get as far as it only went to the number 18 in for Diamond Creek. That was Walter. North Heidelberg get a great clearing kick there from Gary Assey, brother of Ali Assey, I believe, too. So we've got a free kick that seems to have gone Diamond Creek's way, and I think that was Guttison. It looks about that tall on that side of the ground, Sam. They've Diamond Creek kicked up onto the wing just in front of the scoreboard there. He's got Walter lurking, and he's taken that easy. Look at him play on, turn around. He's got Chris Maloney here on, and he's going to have a shot about 30 metres out. North Heidelberg looked like they just got exposed a little bit there, being some flat-footed and probably watching the ball a bit and not being aware of where your man was.
Good work there by Walter as well for mine, because he quickly turned inside looking for options. He could have dawdled back off the mark there, cut inside quickly, and there's a great kick to the advantage of Maloney, and he'll go back now and potentially cancel out that goal that Shane Harvey just put through for North Heidelberg, and a chance now to reassume that margin of 19 points as he comes in, kick off the boot, fades across. Simpson's on the goal line. Norman got hands to it, couldn't quite take it. Simpson just crumbed that one and put it through, and it was Giant Norman at the back of the pack whose hands assured that didn't go over for a point. So Simpson gets his second, benefits from some good work on the goal line there by Giant Norman, and North Heidelberg trails again by 19 points. It's Diamond Creek 4 goals 2-26, North Heidelberg 1-17, and the big marking options are causing some headaches now. Simpson has 2. We know Norman he probably should have had one. He missed the opportunity to actually kick a goal, and even Mount Walter there, he just swung forward and took a good mark. So back to a 19-point ball game, as we mentioned. Ball now back in the middle of the ground, and umpire now ready to throw it up. Florence is going to do the ruck work for North Heidelberg. Went up against Walter. Walter won it convincingly. Gilbert went without it. Florence went in hard again, but it's going to go to Goodison, who soccers it off the ground. Makes about 30 metres. Back there is Justin Bentley. Bentley picks up for North Heidelberg. Runs outside on that far wing now and kicks in and finds a teammate. It's Paz Sakuzo right in front of the scoreboard here. It is reading 26-7. Diamond Creek's favour. Ball now. What can he do, Sakuzo? Was a great player in last year's team for North Heidelberg. Big fly from behind. That came from Whitehouse Summers. Didn't even get a hand on the footy. Ball flicks out Diamond Creek's way, and standing underneath it in the right place at the right time was Burrell. They're away now, opening up the corridor. Kick out into space. Norman has a 50 to roam. Ball, it took a deceptive bounce, and picking up there for North Heidelberg there was Volanti. Volanti's kick will put Arcee under the pump. And now a good tackle there laid. It's got to be a free kick? No, umpire decides to say I'll take the footy. And there was a good tackle there by the by the Diamond Creek forward there. That was Michael Rognita. The ball now goes back out in the air. Walter won it down again. He's having a great start to this game, but it's going to go North Heidelberg's way. The quick kick. Who's standing underneath that one? It's young Matthew Marnie. He's wrapped up straight away, and that ball's not going anywhere. A great tackle, and again, just another sign of that pressure being shown by the Diamond Creek Football Club as the umpire again takes the footy and throws it off Walter. He's been great in these ruck situations. Florence did well to block the jump there, tapped it onwards. Lots of numbers around this footy, gang tackle, and that ball's going nowhere. Glenn Ibbott in there, laying another tackle for Diamond Creek.
So the big thug Walter, as you mentioned, he looks like he's giving Florence a bit of a lesson at the moment. So umpire throws it up just the Diamond Creek side of the centre square, just getting tapped back and forth there, picked up by the 22 number Ali Assey for North Heidelberg, kicks it in long. That is the hyphen there in Whitehouse Summers. Gets a clearing kick out to the coach's box side of the wing. Attempted mark there, but it's going to be picked up by Tyron Loader. And he's chipped it over the top. He found Burrell. Burrell gives a hands off. We've got a clearing kick, and that is Chris Maloney. Couldn't mark it, but he's kicked it out in front. On the lead there was Simpson. Couldn't mark it. Great clearing kick there by Blake Holmes. This looks like it could be Villani. Takes some time, steadies, and he's found a teammate there in the number 14 for...
That's Matty Marnie, and he gives off to King, who shows some dash, taking a couple of bounces, kick on the left foot. Well, it's really wide, hugs the boundary line, misses the target, just lands inside play. Gee, they were lucky to get away with that one, North Heidelberg. Diamond Creek had runners everywhere. That kick inside to Simpson might not have been the right option. It was the right spot, the hot spot, but they had plenty of numbers streaming forward, and a chance goes begging there as the umpire throws it back in. Ball hit to the front of the pack. Numbers around. Might be a free kick there in the back. Umpire allows the goal, and that would have gone against Ibbott again. We've mentioned him at the bottom of the pack a couple of times today, so he's going in hard. It is Diamond Creek leading this encounter here. It's 4-2-26, plays 1-1-7. as that umpire throws it up again. Handball came at the bottom of that pack. That came from Marnie, who's in it again, but it's going to go Diamond Creek's way. Going in hard there, Gilbert did really well. Broke through 2 tackles, couldn't get through a third. Crowd one holding the ball. Umpire allows the guy, and a good tackle now laid again, and another gang tackle there. Scott Pepier getting involved there. His first game here for the Creekers, as the umpire again throws it up. We've seen a lot of this so far in this second term. Florence did well, tapped it down beautifully, and look at the outside chain of possessions there. Going forward now, Brock Smith got it inside. They've got runners on the outside if they want to use them. That is intercepted though, and the mark taking inside the defensive 50 there for Diamond Creek. Kick inside, it's a dangerous one. Opens up the ground. Getting inside was Arcee for North Heidelberg. They've turned it over. Florence. Handball is up in the air, and now Loader a chance to run onto it. Loader, he gets it, kicks it forward quickly. We're inside 50. It's going to land about 30 out. Simpson tried to push his opponent under it. Running through there, doing really well there was Maloney. Couldn't quite crash through. He did well. Well done on both parts there. Maloney for crashing through, and I think it was at the who was it, the North Heidelberg man who laid that spoil. He stopped what could have been a certain goal. As the ball now flicks at the back of the pack. Standing underneath it there is Jake Brown. Couldn't get through. Lots of numbers around this footy again, and the umpire's going to have to call it once more.
So we're about 30 out from the Diamond Creek goal. As Sam mentioned, there's
might have been Saban, I think, who stopped that one in the 62.
Just a great attack on the footy from both sides as Florence goes at it again with Norman. Crumbing there was Diamond Creek. I'll tell you what, that is a great goal. It's a number 29, and that is Chris Maloney. He was the one that nearly could have had a shot before, and he kicked it to the hot spot, but just well crumbed. Got a good yard or two on his teammate, and Diamond Creek now go to 5-2-32 to North Heidelberg 1-1-7. We got a 25-point lead, about 10 minutes gone in this second quarter. Sam, it's North Heidelberg just seem to be struggling to actually get it into their forward 50. I
think they're struggling around the clearances as well. Diamond Creek are hitting the packs with pace, and we saw Maloney. He tried to crash through the first time, which was what caused that first stoppage. It's the exact replica again. He just got the second time around. He got through that tackle. The first time Saban did the goal-saving tackle. The second time it didn't stick, and as you mentioned, pardon me, it's a 25-point buffer, and Diamond Creek are certainly looking the goods. North Heidelberg, will they win this clearance now going forward? Can they find a target? They can't. The ball's going to come out quickly the other way. We're seeing that a fair bit today, but North Heidelberg now on the wing. They've got the numbers, trying to push through there and doing so well with Sean Kelly. Kick went really wide. Might have been out of bounds on the full. I think it is. And in fact, it was Sean Webster with that one there, and it's going to be a free kick now for Diamond Creek. They can restart again on that far side, shipping into the corridor. That was a dangerous kick. It's going to allow North to intercept Sakuzo. Kicked it long. Who's coming out of full forward? Over Harvey's head. Who's at the back? Scannell's there, but Diamond Creek rather with the numbers. Now it's a foot race. It's going to be Knight up against King. King looked for the body contact. He found it, and he did really well. Experience there. Went back looking for contact, and he got it. Knight just trying to hold him up there. Probably did well, though, because it stopped the fast break. But now Holmes is in space. Holmes can kick long. Who's just going to sit for? Is that Scannell underneath it? Led really well, and he got 2 hands on the footy, and that's a great mark taken inside. Attacking 50 for North Heidelberg. A chance now for them to kick the second. Harvey ran around the back looking for, Harvey, in fact, it was Saddington who was taking the mark. I called it a Scannell, but the man's run through the mark there, and it's going to be a 50-metre penalty, and Shane Harvey was quick to point that one out to the umpire, and North Heidelberg are going to kick their second goal as Saddington just dribbles it through, and the umpire now gives it the all clear. So a needed goal there for North Heidelberg. They're back in the contest. The Doggies, 2 goals, 1-13. Diamond Creek, 5-2-32. We're still about 10 minutes into this second quarter here at Coventry Oval.
Well, I think the last time someone wearing that sort of Demons jumper ran through the mark was about Jim Steins in that...
bringing back painful memories, mate.
Bringing back very painful memories for any Melbourne supporter, or I suppose they may have painful memories today. Back here at Coventry Oval, ball goes up in the centre. It's Zaza and part-time ruckman Norman looks like he's been thrown in there. Great fist forward there by the number 14 in Matt Marnie. He's got Harvey on here, takes one bounce, takes another, runs through, bit of a scrubber kick at, looks like it's going to be picked up by Diamond Creek here. No players throwing themselves on the ball, snap around the corner there from the number 24 in Jake Brown. Didn't get any success with that. Diamond Creek looking to clear it out here.
The numbers there, 5 on 1.
Constant handballs over the top. Look at the spread here. They've got the run, but that is a bad turnover, and just on centre wing position, North Heidelberg have the ball. It was kicked back inside there by Jake Brown. He's getting a bit of it recently. Have a look at this. There is,
Sakuza kicked past his mother. It nearly got to the intended target there. That was Smith, but it just missed him in the end. An unkind bounce. There's Unmar to lock this inside, though. Big tackle there laid by Lee Bentley, but some untidy work there from North. Sakuza, if he had hit the target, Smith would have had a shot at goal. Umpire throws it up again. A lot of numbers around this footy. Hard to get a clean touch, but Diamond Creek are going to boot the ball outside defensive 50. Poor bounce there. That was the man leading up to that was Maloney. Bounce over his head. There's still runners on the outside, but North are going to flick it back in their direction, and going forward there was Arcee. Gazzy Arcee, kick out wide, just kept inside play. Where's the inside runners? They're going to have to go back to Arcee. Runs around, long kick high up and under. Who's going to mark this one? Big fly came from the back. That was by Smith. Ball fell to the back. No one there for North Heidelberg. Numbers with Diamond Creek. Can they get through this one? Breaking a tackle, handball inside. We're going to get a legged free kick this way, and it's going to go back to Diamond Creek so they can re-sit here.
Free kick looks like it was paid against, is it Scannell over there, Sam, or is that Saddington, I think? Great switch of play there from Diamond Creek as they come right across the face of goal. The hyphen there in Whitehouse Summer, he picks it up. Play slows down a bit here. He assesses his option, looks inboard.
Dangerous.
Could be a Calthorpe tactic, and a great mark taken there by the skipper for the day, Andrew Owen. So he's at centre half back. He kicks across to the far side of the wing, and that's a great hit up there from Guttison or Goodison, potentially, hey, Sam. And Diamond Creek just switched it over. Constance wheels around edge, looking for Simpson. And a free kick has been awarded. Was there some chopping of the arms?
I think it went against Simpson there. He nudged his man under the ball. You saw there, I think North starting to cotton on. They're going to that hot spot so often, and that time there they had already 3 numbers in front of Simpson as he led. So he not only had to beat Valenti, but also a host of others. And this ball is now in the hands of Saban. Saban goes along looking for that Zaza underneath that one. Couldn't take the mark, but it's extracted beautifully there by Brown. Brown went long. Ball spoiled, running through there, taking the footy there. Was that Connell? Kick was smothered. Well done there. And just those 1%ers are starting to really accumulate. They're telling the tale of today. As Andrew Owen kicks wide and spots up a teammate. Ball in the hands of James Simpson now. Ball kicked inside. They've opened up the ground. They've got runners everywhere here. They're really on now. Ball in the hands. Burrell, Campbell at the top. Turn around there yelling at. This is Deary. He had his back to the play. They've got numbers still on the inside. They can use a number of them. Need a shot long a goal. They've got numbers lining up in the inside though. Chip in short. Here's a chance for another one. Shot on goal, absolutely shocking. Rushed it there, and Shane Harvey marks on the last line of the fence. Now North Heidelberg can attack quickly. Jared King extracts from 50. Look at the space now that's been found. This is, of course, it's Gilbert outside, chipping into the middle of the ground. Marnie gives it off to Sakuzo, showing dash through the middle. He switches it to the far side of the ground. Ball going to end up at half forward. Flying was Connell, couldn't take the mark. Ball at ground level. Constance in and amongst it there for Diamond Creek. Can they emerge with this one? He kept really close to that boundary line. Now player slips, got it inside the weighted numbers again. Ibbett gives a hand, ball cut inside. Good bit of work there. They've opened up the ground once again. Long kick to half forward. Who's presenting there? It looks like it's is that Maloney again. Ball sport from the back though, and doing well there for North Heidelberg. It looked like it might have been the taker who got across there and laid a spoil, but both sides there went forward with purpose. Just missed that last kick, looking for the strong tall forward.
Great work out of defence there from the hyphen in Whitehouse Summers. He's really holding up that back line. Not only is he doing his job and his man, he's giving them good run and carry. As we see Harvey here running it out of the North Heidelberg back line. Looking down, he's hit up. Here's a teammate there in the number 19, which is Brock Smith. He chips it over the top. He looks like he's got Saddington, I think that is. So from where we're sitting, it is deep in the pocket, probably about 30 metres out. Wrong side for a right footer. He's chipped it over, and look at that. Is that Harvey? He's ran from one end of the ground to the other, started this play. He could potentially finish it here and bring this back to a 13-point ball game, Sam.
Just turn the mic back on, pardon me, but they've had some opportunities, Diamond Creek, haven't they? They blazed away wastefully just before, and it's the old 12-point plays in it now. They missed an opportunity. It was actually Harvey who marked on the last line of the fence, and now he's a chance to finish it down the other end. He's going to chip off inside, and that's just slack marking, and marking there was Saddington in the goal square, turns around and pops it over the goal umpire's hat, and that just says a lot about Shane Harvey, isn't it? He's always thinking, everyone expected him to have a shot. I guess the defence, in a sense, just went to sleep a little bit there, and Harvey was one who came through through. Chipped over the top. Saddington takes the mark, kicks his second, and it is again game on. 3-1-19, plays 5-2-32, halfway through this second term, and it's back to a 13-point ball game.
Diamond Creek, as you said, have just wasted potentially a couple of good opportunities there. North Heidelberg just edging their way back slowly. So it's what we wanted at the start of the day, Sam. We wanted something that was close. We wanted a bit of competitiveness as Zaza and number 55 there for Diamond Creek go
Deary
into the ruck. Big Deary. Sorry, Deary. Jay Deary, that is. Back on the footy now. Diamond Creek trying to edge it forward. A free kick has been awarded in the centre, and it looks like it may just go the way of Deary. Is it here? So he kicks out wide. He's got Constance on. Great intercept there from the little man in Blake Holmes. He's kicked in the direction of Saddington. Sorry. Works his way underneath the ball. Great pressure from his Diamond Creek opponent there in Loader. Coming in again for
Taggart. Went really hard. He worked hard. He put his head on the ball, but Diamond Creek still the numbers. Flicking it back. Whitehouse Summers now. Can he chip inside? He can. And spotted up Knight. It's a lovely kick. Opens up the ground. Knight probably dropped what he should have taken. He was fortunate. He got the bounce. And now look at this man. McCracken in plenty of space. Could have chipped outside. Opts to go by foot instead. It's a good kick to space. Getting there hard there was Graham Brown. Did really well. Look at that second effort. Got it at ground level. Kicked inside. Lovely left foot kick. That is beautiful work by Graham Brown, and Goodison's taken the mark right in front of us. As he approaches, we'll get a chance to go around the grounds in Division 1. Epping 1-2-8, trailing Bundoora 5-5-35, Lowell 22-5-17, trailing Eltham 5-3-33, and Greensboro 4-7-31, leading McLeod in a close one. It's 4-7-31 to 4-3-27, a 4-point buffer, but lovely work. It deserves to finish with a goal here.
Great unrewarded running there for James Simpson too of Diamond Creek. He busted his gut for about 100 metres as kick comes in. Goal umpire has not moved, and that is Guttison. He's got himself on the scoreboard today. He kicks his first. Diamond Creek take that lead back out to 19 points. It is 6-2-38 to 3-1-19.
Around the ground in other Division 2 games, Whittlesea 12 goals, 11-83, leading South Morang 5-11-41, 7 goals the margin there. Hurstbridge 7-4-46, trailing Fitzroy Stars 8-7-55, so a close one there, and we'll bring you the Division 3 scores in just a moment, but here it's Diamond Creek leading 6-2-38 to 3-1-19. It's the umpire now ready to start the play once again. Throws it up in the air. Florence to do the ruck work again against Norman. Florence, beautiful to Harvey. Look at him shark this one. Pushes off a tackle. Goes long to the goal line. This might go through. It's just held up a bit. I reckon when he rushed over for a point, just makes it there. That just held up on the goal line. Unlucky there, Harvey. How was the ruck work there by Florence to Harvey? Footy can be an easy game sometimes. Around the grounds in Division 3, Reservoir 6-3-39, leading St Mary's 3-5-23. Heidelberg West all over Watsonia. It's 9-9-63 to 4-5-29. And Panton Hill's been wasteful. They're trying to come back. It's 4-12-36, the Redbacks. Parkside 9-2-56, still leading by 20 points as the ball now in the middle of the ground. Flipping outside now, North Heidelberg going to go forward. They do so through Gilbert. Kick on the left foot. Well, he just got that shove as he went to kick. It did in the air. It affected him so much that it's gone so wide. It's out of bounds on the full. Good pressure there by Diamond Creek.
So just a quick one to note, Sam. I don't think we've seen the ruckman for Diamond Creek, Matt Walter, on the ground for about a good 5 minutes. I can see him sitting over on the bench. Not sure if he's got some ice on or it's just a rotation, but I think we can notice a difference here in the clearances as a great kick was smothered there on the Diamond Creek half-forward line. They've managed to get it forward, and a free kick is going to be awarded to Diamond Creek. They're looking to kick inside 50, and that's a great kick. He spotted up Corey Rogers. He's going to have a shot from right on the 40. He's playing on. He's just running through. No one's even standing on the mark. What's happening here? As Norman on the goal line. It's hit the post. So North Heidelberg just seemed to be just going to sleep there. And I mean, we saw it happen at the other ground. I suppose it's just players not being aware. And
I think a bit lacklustre. I'm not sure if that one actually came off Norman's hand as well. It certainly hit the post, but he tried his best to chip it through. Wasn't to be. 38 plays 20 now. It's 39 plays 20 in fact. And North have done really well to get this ball at the back of the pack. Kicking forward there was Brown, Jake Brown that is, looking for, can he find, was that Taggart inside, the ball's now flicked out on the outside, quick kick up the line, 2-on-1 now Connell opted not to give the handball, instead went to Scannell. Now the man who was looking to handball to in the first place was Marnie, was involved, but couldn't get a hand on it. Connell's next handball misses the target. Scannell goes to ground. The ball's just kept in somehow. Brown's right up on the boundary line. Surely a throw in any second now, and it finally goes over. So I reckon Connell would have been probably best to give that off to Marnie streaming through. He had some pace up and could have really taken that at 15 or 20 metres on the run. So umpire throwing it in. Ruckman doing well. There was Connell. Got it down to Gilbert. Gilbert now to Holmes. Holmes, long kick, high one. Who can mark this one? Scannell's underneath. Dropped it. Ball at ground level. Taggart went in hard. In that situation there, Buchanan there for Diamond Creek. Now the ball inside. They've got numbers through the middle if they want to use it. They're running hard, but it's been held up well. Good work on the mark there by little Jared King. Chip inside, still finds Maloney, who's worked really hard this quarter. Maloney, where's his next option? He's got a man leading out from centre half forward. That looks like McCracken. He gets the mark there. Needed more defensively there, North Heidelberg. Now it's an open forward line. Goodison on the lead is going to take the mark, and there's very little there that Arcee can do when you've got numbers streaming through the middle of the ground. They had options aplenty there, Diamond Creek, and they've been really impressive. I think North Heidelberg really pushed hard early in this quarter, but the last 5 or so minutes it's been all Diamond Creek. Goodison a chance to kick his second in about 3 or 4 minutes.
They're giving their forwards every opportunity. Giving them a great kick out in front, and if you can get that 1 or 2 metres on your opponent when you do take off for a lead, you will no doubt get that mark all the time as Goodison comes in and he misses. So that's a score now of, is it 6-4 40, Sam? So it's back out to a 20-point lead. North Heidelberg having trouble with scorers for 10 minutes now. Jared King brings it back in. He's got a teammate of his there, the Blake Holmes, a man Sam touched. Umpires has awarded the mark, has he? Bit of confusion there from all of the players, I think, as Saddington throws himself at it again. It was picked up there by Jake Brown, the number 24 for North Heidelberg, and a bit of push and shove here going along with both the teams here as the ball goes out over the boundary line right in front of the North Heidelberg coaches box, Sam.
Around the grounds, it's half time. Montmorency doing it really comfortably. West Preston 2-7-19, trailing Montmorency 8 goals 15-63. So it's a massive a buffer there of 44 points at half time. It was only 16 at quarter time. So a quarter there where Montmorency kicked 5-9 to 1-5. Game-breaking stuff there as the umpire now throws it up here. Ball still on centre wing on this clubroom side of the ground. Florence flicked it at the back. The ball just catapulted off a leg there. It's going to end up out of bounds again, but the siren beats even the boundary line there. And a good first half here for Diamond Creek. They've been sensational, and at half-time they have a deserving 20-point lead. It's 6 goals 4-20. Pardon me, I'll say that again. 6 goals 4-40. Diamond Creek. North Heidelberg is 3-2-20. Exactly double the scores there. And the goal kicker so far, Luke Simpson has 2 goals. Graham Brown has 1. Chris Maloney 1. Goodison and Burrell also have 1 each. For North Heidelberg, Saddington with 2 and Harvey with 1. Your summation there, Lee. At quarter time, the margin was 19 points. It was 20.